When you cruise with Viking, at least one shore excursion in every port is included. It's the Viking way of exploring. And this excursion is our next destination. It's a chance to get a real feel for the beautiful capital of Ireland, Dublin. The tour starts at one of the country's most important landmarks, Custom House. Built in 1791, it sits on the north bank of the River Liffey. It's a Palladian neoclassical style building that cost the grand sum of £200,000 to build back then. Its history is colourful, and the building standing today is completely rebuilt after the IRA burnt it down in the 1920s in the War of Independence. It's the hub of government business today. The next part of our journey takes us over the very famous Irish river, Liffey. Now, this river is said to be, well, the dividing point, I suppose, between north and south of Dublin, but also the source of the magical waters that make that incredibly popular Irish stout Guinness. But let me tell you something about this river. It is tidal, and when the tide goes down and you see what's on the bottom, you'd think twice about drinking that stuff. The south side of Dublin is vibrant. St Patrick's Cathedral is a stunning piece of architecture with many great stories. For me, the fact it was where Bono from U2 learnt to sing, amongst other great Irish voices, made it particularly special. The famous Trinity College is the second stop. Built in 1592 after being commissioned by Queen Elizabeth I, its luminaries that have passed through the doors are impressive, but its architecture is equally so. It's well worth stopping and taking a walk through the grounds. The library is a destination for many wanting to see the Book of Kells. As you take the tour, you'll be admiring a lot of beautiful architecture, including the doorways to many of the old houses. These Georgian-style doors are generally painted bright colours, and the story behind that, well, it goes back to Irish men not coming back from work and ending up in a situation where they've gone to the wrong house because they've had a few beers. When all the doors were painted the same colour, there was no excuse, but if their wife painted it bright red or bright blue, Paddy knew which house he had to go to, and that way he wouldn't end up in trouble with the missus. The tour also takes you past Phoenix Park, the largest municipal park in the centre of a city in Europe. It's home to sporting events and the famous and incredibly beautiful Bloom Garden Show, which is held in the beginning of June annually and attracts the best of Ireland and Europe's garden designers. This kind of shore excursion allows guests to really get a feel for the city, to see the sights and work out things that they're going to do for the rest of the day. And the ship's leaving later tonight, so I think I might go and explore, find a little bit of Irish crack.